Hello everyone, this is Kevin T. Rodriguez, film critic of iCritic.net, and I want to comment on an article that, well, obviously I want to comment, that's why I make this YouTube channel. But Daniel Day-Lewis has apparently announced that he is retiring. The next movie he's making with Paul Thomas Anderson, I believe it's called Phantom Thread, will be his last. Now, Daniel Day-Lewis is, of course, one of the most acclaimed actors of all time. He's actually won 3 Academy Awards for Best Actor from an industry that is loath to give you a second Academy Award. And by the way, in another rarity, all 3 of these nominations and awards were actually well earned. None of them were makeup awards. But it is strange, of course, that he would actually announce this, because he is a man who has typically, he's only made movies he's wanted to make, and he has taken long breaks from acting before. So, taking another long break would not be necessarily unusual, and he's only 60. That's not exactly young, but in the Hollywood business, it's not exactly old either, when you consider that Robert De Niro and Al Pacino are still acting in their... Well, also, just when you consider how late Adam West acted until he was 88. I mean, he was usually playing himself, but the bottom line is people, you know, they act. They act pretty late in life because you're going to do something with your life, right? And, of course, there's this little cynical side of me that kind of wonders, is this actually going to stick? Because, you know, Steven Soderbergh retired, but now he's coming back with a movie called Logan... something or other. Looks really funny. I actually saw the preview. I can't believe I watched the preview, but it looks funny. Jack Nicholson supposedly retired. Sean Connery said he retired, and he actually stuck with retirement until he voiced some cartoon character. I don't know. So, but anyway, and Gene Hackman's another one who retired, but I mean, his last movie was Welcome to Mooseport, and that was just horrible. But would Daniel Day-Lewis actually stay retired? I don't know. It's a good question. I mean, he's taken long enough breaks that I suspect he could be serious, or he could think he's serious at the very least. But would he actually stay retired? Because we've seen before, like Soderbergh and Nicholson, like, you know, they said they retired, and then they came out of retirement, and then, you know, Spielberg flirted with retirement a couple times, and ultimately decided he still wanted to make movies. So, I don't know. I know this is like kind of like a weird opinion to have, like, you know, oh, will he retire, will he not retire? Hugh Grant, he's another one. He keeps saying he's retired. Heck, Hugh Grant drives me nuts sometimes. I mean, oh, I never really wanted to act, I just sort of fell into it, I'm going to retire, and yet he keeps getting work. And actually his work's been getting a little bit better, I'm not going to lie. His performance in Florence Foster Jenkins, his should have been the Oscar nomination, not Meryl Streep, who more or less was, you know, just, you know, anyway. I also want to state that, you know, this announcement comes with a Paul Thomas Anderson film, which is typically an Oscar-baity movie. Not because it doesn't deserve Oscar movie nominations. I mean, his movies do deserve Oscar nominations. They just tend to get them. And while I don't want to accuse Anderson or Lewis of playing the Oscar card, I mean, Lord knows, you know, Lewis has enough Oscars. But it's a good little campaign thing to get started early. You know, oh, it's his last movie. You might as well, you know, give him one more before it's too late to give him a fourth. So, I don't know. I don't think this is going to stick. I just, I don't know. Oh, Miyazaki. Yeah, Hayao Miyazaki. How many times has that guy retired? I mean, seriously. So, we'll see. He's crazy enough, or picky enough, I should say, that he would probably stay retired. But I have a hard time seeing him actually stay retired. What do you folks think? Do you think he'll stay retired? Do you think he won't? I'd love to know. Comment below, like, favorite, share, subscribe. If you enjoy the videos I make, consider becoming a Patreon member or buying some swag from the Great Media Universe store. And as always, flame responsibly. Have a good one.